So this one is to hold a microscope. Right, so also forgot how to use it. I guess it's right here. I need to type it later. I need to type later. I thought they have the so need a wrench. You can see that this one can move it up.
Screwdriver.
Yeah, a wrench. Yeah. I guess it came with the package. Okay, so let's open this first, right? So this one, the first one is the probe tip. This very sharp is like 10 micron radius for you to probe on the chip. And this the cable, right? So these are the cable you connect them to the meter. Okay. And that's why remember they have this for us. Let's see. Some. Yeah, so I'm going to hold this one. Now I fasten it, then it's not moving, right? So again, this is the microscope for various type of adjustment. This is just for rotating. Okay, let's fix it. And this package should be the probe tip. You use not probe tip, the probe to manipulate, or we call it the manipulator to move the probe. Like this. Okay. We also have a stage. Oh, I forgot how to install. Here again, right? So we have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe this one first. This is the microscope. And we interface this with the computer. That's why we have these are different lenses. It should come with USB. Oh, actually they don't. USB drive. We need to download from somewhere else. Oh yeah, fine. Thank you. That can get through it. Through it. Thank you. Is that right? Thank you. Yeah, I think it's like it's
Right bottom.
here?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. No. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. You might need to change the lens here is for focusing. So connect it to here, right, to the USB. Sorry. And then the light is on, right? So do you see this? Here is the hole, the very hole, right? And let's see. This is for focusing. That is sharp, right? And then this is for polarizer. And where is this amplification? Now, how do we hold the chip? We need the pump. Okay, so it comes with the pump. Put it here. And in principle, we need to fasten it with this screw, but we are not going to do that because I think it's good enough. Right, when you put the pump, then there's where's the on off? Oh, here, right? On or off. We turn on the pump. So now you see this cable, right? They all connect to here. So this one will be connected to the pump. So if it is broken, then we cannot hold the die well. And I need to check which one. I think it's not this one. Maybe this one. Which one do I put? The one in the front? Okay, thank you. The one in the front. So we need to stretch it. Just need to push in so that make sure that it is connected. Right. So now if I turn on the pump, you can hear the sound, right? You can hear it. So if I lock it, then there's no gas, right? So it's not sucking anything. Now if I right, if I turn it on, you can feel that it is there. Okay. Now, how about let me bring the chip here, then you can take a look. We still have not installed the manipulator yet. Okay. I'm going to take the chip. Okay. Just maybe you can pause or whatever. Very quick. One of them, I take out from TSMC 65 nanometer. It's only, like you can say, only $6,000. No, for research, it's not expensive, right? Of course, you don't want to buy this for $6,000, but you have 100 dies, right? So I do it for research, and at the same time, I put a testing structure for 124. So you see, I don't need 100 die. Then I can give 20 dies to E124. You can use for a few years, right? And I still have my research die, right? So that's the good thing about integration chip, right? You put everything together. They make it at the same time. That's why they don't care about giving you 100, right? The same process. Now, it might be, I need to see, it might be difficult to get. I tried last time. Because you have to suck. So this is called tweezer, right? So I need to buy this for, let me write it down, right? For E124. Look, for now you can use mine, but in the long run, they are good. You say you have a few of this?
There should be some in the department.
Okay. Yeah, but no, no worry. When I say I buy, I means use the funding, not for mine. Okay. Okay, so you see this, right? So each of them is only 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter. And I really don't know how to take it out. I still don't know. Last time I had a big trouble. So this might be a trouble for you when you have the class. I need to think of a way, right? Because even I cannot see it because I'm getting old, really. Because of the farsighted. right? So I got it, and then here carefully, it barely can take 1 millimeter, right? So I'm going to.
It's still on the floor.
No,
no,
it's there. Yeah. So I need to be very careful.
It's visible.
And then you
I
come,
can't see.
you can see, right? Because
Oh, she only did that for.
Yeah.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Oh,
no problem, very difficult. So I might need to be in the class. Now can you see it better? Yeah. Okay, so it really depends, right? So I tune all the way to the highest magnification. It's not like, are you able to see?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not all the way to highest magnification. And then I move this one. Okay, so now it is much clearer, right? Now, so what is this die? You see that each of that, this is called a pad. The pad for you to probe it. So we only need this because we want to communicate with the outside world. In a real integrated circuit, you only have this square pad around the edge, and then you bond the wire to it and then to the package, right? But here we are not bonding. What we are doing is just that we have this pad, and later we're going to put the probe tip and touch them. Now you are not able to see what is underneath because all the transistors are at the bottom layer. You can play with this. Right? If you want to push it, some of you like this is hard because it got stuck. So let me do something. Like try to push it, move it. You see it is very hard, right? Okay, it has magnet, right? Because we want to have a good control. Now and then, what do we have? This one, if you look at this, I need to attach this plate to it. And then I also need to attach this one and then attach the probe. And eventually I have this cable. Okay, so let me,
2 parts.
4 parts, yeah. Maybe let me just move to here to do it. Because last time I looked at menu, this time I don't want to. So it does give me this thing. So first of all, this is just a magnet for me to put them together. So let me take a look. Forgot. Okay. The short one is over here, right? So then I will just here put them together and then screw them. And find the right one. Yes, it is this one. No, it's too big. 2.5. So this is just a setup. You don't need this in the lab. It's set up for you already, but it's good to know how you have this. Right? This is pretty good probe station that you can. It's movable. Some probe stations are really huge, and also it's relatively cheap. It's only 8,000. If you make a big one, it's like 20,000 or whatever, and you don't have place to put it.
This also serve the same purpose.
No, this one is expensive. Yeah, this is each of this is an arm and it has a probe. So I have 6 probe here. And each of this arm is for example, this is RF arm is like 15,000, just the arm itself. Yeah. And this the whole thing, because this is like you pump into ultra high vacuum and then you can put in the liquid helium to cool it down to 4 Kelvin. So this whole thing is about maybe, let's say about 100,000 for this whole thing. Yeah, that's why you need funding. Research, yeah. Okay, So I guess I do it right, right? And here you will move this one, then you will push it. You see the 9 here?
Mm.
Okay. Then you see how to do it. So they give it's a little bit different from what I have.
No, that's too.
So do I need this one?
No,
Yeah, but
the way.
wonder if I need this plate. Maybe if they give me, maybe I need, right? This is small. This is bad. Yeah, they have the wrong label. Although it's say up, they just use the wrong knot, right?
Yeah.
Should be fun. And this bed they put here, which doesn't matter. This is going left and right. Okay, so this is confusing. Now I need to make sure that this and I don't know which one is good. Anyway, now the tip is here. Yeah, if you touch it, you will bend. Then it becomes larger than 10 micron. Then you are not going to. I mean, it just bend, right? So you need to be careful not to touch the tip. I will take this out gradually, like this, and don't touch it. This part is okay to touch because that is not the tip, right? It's just like a pin, a needle. Okay, just a needle. Now it's my first time to use this one. I really don't know how to do it, but definitely I need to insert in this way, right? Do not insert from the other side because your tip is going to break. But design is bad. Right, so here is a hole. I try my, okay, like this, okay? See that?
Functionality as sewing machine there.
Yeah. Now you need to be careful when you do this. You might want to go higher at the beginning, but again, don't touch the tip. A little bit higher. The main point is you don't want the tip to touch the stage. Then it will die again. Right.
You can lift the magnet.
I can leave it. Yeah, or I can take it out. Yeah. Then make it high and then close it. Make it really tight. Okay. Now, then I go in slowly. I think I'm going to touch it. So the most important thing is to lift this up first. You see that it is moving up? That's a safe way to do something. And then move to here. Okay. And then from the screen, you can, you don't see it, right? But I will just move. This one you really need this skill, right? When first time I do the probe station, I broke many probe tips. It's very normal. Yeah. You will do something very stupid. For example, I did not leave the probe tip and start moving the stage, and then they will scratch, right? You also damage your chip. I broke many, right? So that is what is better. Right, so I try to move gradually, and then I feel it, right?
Yeah,
you see that, and then I'm not going to move it. I use this pull this back, right? You can see that.
Yeah.
Now it's out of focus. I will go lower slowly. Right? Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay. Very slow. You need to have a feeling, it's going down, right? And this one help you to move left and right. Now for this chip, let me think. I can put in. I even don't know where's the source and drain, but I have capacitor. So I mean, now it's a bad practice because I did not initialize the voltage to ground. It can be in 1000 volt, right? Static, right? So you can break it, but that is fine because my structure, I don't have anything connected to the gate directly. Fine for now because I just want to do the demonstration. So let me try to go down. I just try to touch one of the pad. It's very difficult actually because the pad size is not large. So let's say my goal is to go to the top one. Okay, this top one. This one is the one I want to touch, for example, right? Or maybe no, because I have 4 probes, it coming from 4 directions. This one, the best is to touch the bottom one, actually, right? So let me just go to the bottom one. Okay, and this software allow you to do some magnification. Which one? This one? Thank you. Got stuck. Right. So if the software is not working, do not move the tip because it's not reflecting what's going on. Right. And then you may crash. Okay. Now I come here and then what? Okay, this 4 times, 6 times. I go to 8 times here, right? That might be. Do you see that? I zoom into here. It can help me a little bit to feel where it is. Right? It won't be exact because the magnification is not good. Now, so how do you do the probe? You keep going down and touch. You see it's live? Once it's live, it means it touch, right? If you want to make sure that it has a good contact, you can pull it back, right? Just think about it. Go down, it's live. Then you pull back and go down again, slide more, right? But you don't want to do too much. You may break the tip. Yeah. Now, let me slide back and you should see a scratch. Yeah. You say it scratch it. Yeah. And then I usually do a little bit more. And then I'm sure it has a pretty good contact for now, for this one, right? And then you do some testing. Now, I can tell you in the past, I was so nervous. I actually do a lot. And eventually, I broke the tip. Yeah. So this is good, right? Because in the past, I do fabrication myself. Then I don't know whether the contact is good. Then I'm so nervous. I want to scratch away all the oxide insulator. But there is one. So good, right? So do you guys want to, some of you want to try to install the last 3?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Let me take this out first, right? This is a very important practice in the lab also. Take it up, right? And look at it up, but don't go too down. And take a look, right? And again, in the past, when I do it, I always just keep turning, and then it is not moving. I keep turning because I'm turning the wrong probe. Okay, I keep turning, and the other probe is scratching, is breaking already, and this probe is not moving. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, that happens when you're tired, right? So this one you just keep lift it up, right? It won't hurt it more. It's a more troublesome later when you want to go down, but it won't scratch anything. So far so good, right? So if you're